Hello, hello, hello. I am here. I'm still just sorting a last few bits out, but we'll jump to this screen while I do so. If anyone's in the chat, hello and welcome to a live stream, which I haven't done in a while. Just waiting to make sure and confirm everything is working as intended. Hopefully it all is. Right, let's sort the phone out because that's quite important. Pop on Do Not Disturb so no one can disturb me. We'll open up the game. Ready. Oh, there we go. The game is working. Hopefully that should pick it up and throw it straight on the screen, which we'll see in a moment. There we go. Nice. Right, I haven't actually played too much today. I've already done this week's Nightmare from the YouTube video I did earlier this week. So really, it's going to be a good time playing PvP. I actually might do some campaign today as well. So yeah, I think one last thing that people normally want is actually just the chat on screen. Hopefully that should work. Yes. Even though it's just a welcome to guidelines, but hopefully the chat will start filling up at some point. How are we doing? Anyone who is in the chat? I also need to go around and start spamming absolutely everyone. While I'm doing so, I will start running the campaign. I'm going to do it at normal speed just to elongate the time that I have with you today. There we go. Spam the Discord. That's more or less the minimal. Cool. Yes, tomorrow we are looking to have a new character in the form of King Lizard, which hopefully that's been somewhat confirmed to most people by now. But yes, tomorrow we'll have King Lizard. He does appear in the Nightmares. I think that there's a new Nightmare actually. Let's start running. That I haven't done yet, so we'll have a look at that right now actually. Let me just double check the shops. The event, nothing going on there to be honest. Green Ghost, I don't really want greens. I'm mainly looking for red rushes at the moment, so any of them will be greatly appreciated. Nope. Anything in the equipment store, I'll take all the blue XP I can get. Oh, let me just readjust my chair. Hopefully that the squeaky isn't terrible. Robot we don't need. We don't need either of those two. We don't need Warmode. Red Rush in this last one? No, not at all. I don't think I'm particularly going for anything in the multiverse shop at the moment. I think actually I'm going for artifact pieces. I'm assuming the Bergamot. Have I got the Bergamot trash bag? I don't, yes. So I'm heavily focusing on the Bergamot trash bag. How close am I? 5 away, actually. Let's see if we can pop a few refreshers of the Multiverse Arena shop to get some trash bags. There we go. Solid, and we should be able to craft it up now, which is perfect. There we go, craft. I don't know who we're going to slap that on. We'll just slap it on the next available person, to be honest. There we go. And we can pop a cheeky reinforce, why not? Equip. Who doesn't have one? I normally just chuck it on the highest level person that doesn't have one. Fula. You can be the lucky recipient of... Oh. Actually, I'll give you the Martian Spear. And then... Red Rush will be the recipient of the trash bag. Just for the sake of giving it out to someone. I will have a look where I can. DM Edits. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just the usual exhaustion, but nothing to stress about. Yes, I will be going for King Lizzie as much as I can. I've got my fingers crossed for a live stream over the weekend, but it's just waiting to see if I can move a few things I have planned already. But until then, I don't have a plan. But hopefully, I'm hoping on Sunday I could potentially fit one in, but that is to be confirmed. Okay, where does King Lizzie appear here? Hopefully I'm not being blind. Am I being blind? I don't remember seeing him being this far up. Uh, 10 up, I think. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there he is. I somehow completely missed him. Alright, let's speed run it to the stage 10. See if we can have a look. I've already seen screenshots. I know his abilities have been data mined entirely as well, but I'm not going to go into that today. A few more case files, it's possible. Hopefully, because they're releasing a character in relation to the case files, which we've heard nothing of since they announced it. But yeah, what was the last one to be added? Was it Battle Bees? When did they add him as a case file? Because that might give us an idea of how often they're going to. But hopefully tomorrow it would be nice to see another case file. New confusion debuff. I'm not too sure confusion is new. Isn't confusion where they attack their own teammates? Or attack their own team in general? Because I believe, is that what is on the obedience collar? Or I feel like another hero character already has a confusion debuff. Cannot remember for the life of me, but yeah. I may have to double check that. That's a big question mark on a character. Okay, interesting. Is it like a stun? They get confused and do nothing, or? No, so we'll do some testing in a minute when I get to stage 10. We'll have a look. Okay, my cat has decided to join me. I don't know if the microphone will pick the noises he is making. I think he just wants some cuddles. Right, next stage should be the King Lizard stage. Yes, there he is at the back. So he's ranged. We'll have a quick read on his abilities there. Stage 10, battle. Okay, what have we got? King Lizard throws a mine bomb at the furthest enemy. The explosion pushes all units in the area, damaging enemies for 240% of his base damage and applying wounds damage over time, dealing 490 of his base damage during 7 seconds. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can throw just robot. See if we can find that confusion. Hopefully robot can just outhill everything. We'll wait until we see what he pops. Decreased HP. Hopefully he leaves King Lizard till last. Okay, there's his ult ability. And he's damage over time. I didn't see any question marks. We'll do that one more time, just in case I missed it. Hopefully robot works perfectly again and leaves him till last. 14th of May they released Battle Beasts, so they should be releasing at least one, yeah. Yeah, one a month sounds like a perfect kind of rotation. Maybe a Strong Lizard, okay. So it might be a higher ranked one, possibly. Cool. What level lizard was that? A legendary plus. So that does have all of his abilities. We'll carry on. Does he appear every 10 or every 5, I'm assuming? There we go, yeah, there's a seismic one there. And I'm assuming that's omnipotent. You can barely actually see. Yes, I feel, you know, I'd much rather a Donald over a lizard, but you know, it's a cool character they're adding. Maybe I will pull up the illegal documents just to have a look. Okie dokie. What would it be? Interesting. I'm just having a quick glance over. Jeez. Oh, you can't retract that message. I saw it already. Omnipotent 2 stars. I think my blue Invincible still sitting at Epic Plus. Or not even Epic. Invincible. Hello. I have been well. How have you been yourself? Major upgrade. Sounds good. I'll keep an eye out for the message. Good to hear. Good to hear, Invincible. Are you excited for tomorrow? I'm quite excited because I've got a Powerplex and Angstrom that I'm taking up. So hopefully I can get a few more stars on them, get them to omnipotent, or as close to as I can. But the key focus will be getting King Lizzie. Quite excited. Oh, all exams almost over. Sweet. Is that UK GCSE or A-level exams, I'm guessing? Or I'm not too sure what kind of exams they have over in America, but I'm guessing it's one of the two. I don't. Are we gonna pass this one? Oh, this was one with King Lizard. So yeah, there's a bang on hit on Robot. There wasn't no bleed. Is he glitching now? He's not attacking. I think he is a bit. From Great Britain. Good. We're on the same island then. Unless you're Irish, then we're not on the same island, but we are indeed on the same island. Iguana, Komodo Dragon, Salamander, and Queen Lizard. I know some information which I'm not going to say, but yeah, that they would all be cool. Yeah, it's I don't know what I'm going to do in the long term, but the idea of it is I'm just going to sit down on a Monday, do a mini podcast, and just chat absolute waffle about the game. But it gives you guys something to watch. As far as I can tell, no one actually likes it, because I immediately lost so many subscribers, but I gained a lot back at the same time. So, but I'm going to carry on with it. Only consistency will tell. Oh, there's another nightmare. Crikey, we're being spoilt for nightmares. Fair enough. We'll do Tropical Island next then. yeah, I suppose. I don't know if I hit 400. Then I did the Monday video, dropped down 3 or 4 subscribers, jumped back up to 400, jumped down to 2, so back down to 398, and I think I'm now back up to 400, but I'm not certain. I'm trying not to stress over the numbers. I'm just gonna keep going. I have a message from a Matthew. I believe, yeah, Matthew. Huge. It's crazy looking back at our chats, Matthew. Just the development of your account over time. It's pretty cool to look at. But nice, that is cool. Did you spend a lot of money for Blue Invincible, or was that entirely free to play? Cause I know there was a lot of people that went a bit baller on that event. Yeah, I'm not gonna stress about it, because yeah, as I mentioned in the video, there's other content creators that are popping out videos like they're babies and they live on a council estate. Then there's me There's a live stream. Hasn't uploaded in a while, so I've got to do something, and that's going to be my something. That's going to be my niche. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many content creators actually do regularly post. Got the cheap pass and spent all the gems I had in time. Fair enough. I am considering just before this hero pass runs out to just buy it quickly soak up, because I've not actually spent. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, okay, I've got 4 days left. I've not spent any of my tokens at all. Because I'm still debating whether I actually do want to go for it. Because it would be cool to get my blue Invincible somewhere. Oh, he is at Epic Plus. So it would be nice to get him to at least plus 5 stars. And then that would be some more Earth Defender food for someone else. Maybe I'll take Invincible Blue up a bit more. But I've not decided. I've got 4 days at least to ponder on that. But I've got to decide sooner rather than later. Someone subbed on shoved and now he has to build 5 Lucans? What? Where was the agreement on that? No, that's torturous almost. Oh, bye. Filling up this league every few new character runs, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything, but yes, the rest of them fit a nice rare role. With the exception of maybe Komodo Dragon, as he seems to play a bigger part in that fight. But Iguana and Salamander were down pretty fast, so maybe they're rare equivalent. But yeah, they can't. I feel like the From Worlds Beyond faction has been oversaturated quite a lot. With all of the Viltrumites being added. Criminal's now nice to start getting. Earth Defenders, we just had. Blue Invincible. It's the Global Defense Authority faction, which is absolutely left behind. But I suppose they're very limited on who they can add. So I don't know if there's a longer term plan that they have, because Donald is 100% one of them that have to be thrown in. Just waiting for Donald. So I don't know if they're trying to space it out. Need a new Earth Defender tank. Do we even have an Earth Defender tank? Earth Defenders. I don't think we do have an Earth Defender tank. Oh shit. Earth Defenders tank. Yeah, we don't have any. Who could fit that role? Using only characters that we've already seen in the show. Avoid any comic spoilers for those who maybe haven't watched. I'm trying to play in my head who could fit that role. Brit, yeah. But I feel he was also seen more in a GDA role. And again, he wasn't shown much. But then the same argument can be made for Agent Spider. He wasn't shown much, but he is big character. Who else could there be? Any current characters that could be a variant, maybe? So we have like Blue Invincible. I'm actually blanking out entirely. Boss Baby as a tank would be insane, yes. I think that's the nail on the head. Yeah, me too. I have absolutely no clue. I'm trying to rewatch the series in my head entirely and run through everything that I can remember. Um, no, I'm just gonna have to rewatch the entire 3 seasons to pick one out of who it could be. I'm actually lost. Uh, yeah, Tech Jacket. I feel like fits in the same bracket as Brit does at the moment. We haven't seen much of Tech Jacket apart from those 3 seconds of screen time. But again, the same argument can be made. We got an Agent Spider from 10 seconds of screen time. We've got Universa from 0 seconds of screen time. So arguments can be made. But then I don't go too much into comic spoilers, but Tech Jacket does get involved a bit more. And so does Brit and Wolfman, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. Tech definitely a different kind of role. Um, the only thing I can think of is uh the rumored comic book page character is possibly Science Dog. Now I don't know how they'd fit that as a tank role, but if anyone can do it, I'm sure Ubisoft could. I feel like that's the only possible one that we could get sooner than waiting for season 4 for Tech Jacket or Brit. What about Bolt? Who's Bolt? Bolt in Invincible. Invincible Bolt. No, he seems to be he looks like Darkwing, but brighter. When the fuck did he appear? Oh, he was with Kid 4 and Knockout in a scene. I can't remember. Yeah, that also opens up Kid 4 and Knockout being potential characters. When Mark Hawk, Mohawk Mark. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. If they can whip up a good skill set of them based on the little screen time they had. It could potentially be open for more variants. But would you give them the criminal faction or From Worlds Beyond faction? Because there's a lot of them that would then inflate one faction too much. But I'm open to it. It's just I feel like in the long term they do need to think of having some sort of equality in the system. So make sure they're all even, rather than there's going to be 10 Global Defense Agency characters and then we're going to get overrun by 100 for Worlds Beyond. Yeah. Well, what was King Lizard? Was King Lizard an attacker, right? Yeah, attacker. Cool. There's so many good attackers that could be in the game. We need more tanks. Or defenders. Whatever the correct terminology is. No worries. I will enjoy the rest. It's not going to be a long one. I'm only going to do like probably an hour today. So another 30 minutes. But yes. And you get back to making content on Invincible. I'm trying to do better at watching everyone else at the same time. So make sure you're doing stuff. And I will check in when I can. But thank you very much for joining me for the time that you could. Why are you so shattered? I guess probably 30. But no, welcome to the stream, finally. Hope you are well, magical. If anyone's able to, we've put in messages in the chat. I'm just seeing if this whole low latency mode that I've turned on the stream is actually working. So just how long does it take for a message to appear? Well, for you to send and then appear on the stream is the question. I think I asked this last stream. Just wanting to double check. Somewhere like 6 seconds. Okay. Maybe that's just my ploy to get chat engagement up. 4 seconds, huge. Internet is upgraded. I'll make sure to send my thanks to Virgin Media. But what are we thinking of King Lizard tomorrow, Magical? wanted Komodo. Or I'm sure. I'm sure eventually we'll get them, Joe. But yeah, hold on tight is all I'll say. We will get them, I'm sure. It's fine, magical. If you can't stay, you can't stay. You know, I'm just a random guy taking a corner of Google's storage space to live stream. There is no required dedication here. I need to actually. I feel like I remember they were gonna do some more information about the Invincible Versus game, but I didn't catch that. If they did release more. Invincible Versus. Was there more information that came out for that? I don't know. Oh, they've actually gave like titles and everything to the characters. So we have Invincible, Atom Eve, Bulletproof, and Fula confirmed. We also have Omni Man, Rex, and Lucan appears. Oh, it's asked me to do an age verification, but I can't be asked to type it in. No, I'm hella looking forward to that game. I will 100% be trying to stream it. Just I'm debating whether because I do have an Xbox Series X. I'm debating whether I move that over to my desk so I can have the performance, because I have an Elgato now, so I could just link that up, or whether I just try and do it through my PC and throw all of that power into it, which I'm not too sure if it's going to be able to handle. So now thinking about it, I think pulling the Xbox over to me will be the better idea. But I will play around with that option closer to the time. Probably test it on the yeah. I do intend to make a Twitch account at some point, and through that Twitch account, I might actually just play other games that I enjoy playing, just to test the capabilities of my PC. Because they're very broad. 2026 is a very broad year, so we never know. Okay, oh, that's all that done. Where do we end up? Top 5%. I'll take it. Suppose I could start playing Siege again. Document relearning the game. But yeah, 2026. If it ends up being, if Invincible Versus ends up coming out in the later end of 2026, you know, there's GTA 6 in the middle of that. You can try and stream a bit of that. What other games are there? I'm not very much of a Call of Duty person. Let me just open up. What do I have in my Steam library that could possibly be an interesting stream? I mean, you got the standards like Repo. Obviously, you need friends to play that. Yeah. I mean, actually, it's not been confirmed if GTA 6 is dropping on PC at the same time. And I guess they're going to do a similar thing to GTA 5 where consoles first, then PC, then it was actually like next gen consoles afterwards, I believe. Um, but yeah. But possibly, I do think the easier idea might be actually just to pull the Xbox over. Because at the moment, my Xbox is just a glorified Netflix machine on the TV. I haven't played a proper game on the Xbox for a while. Yeah, I'm. What the games that come out these days? What are the specs required? I saw Rainbow Six Siege X is out. What is the requirements for that these days? Rainbow Siege X. Is there any requirements on that? I do have a 2070S. Is there minimum recommended? Okay, yeah, recommended 2060 as per Steam. So I could run Siege X quite comfortably. It's just, can I stream it at the same time? Are you when you play Siege Magical, are you a console or PC player? Switch to PC, okay. No worries. Okay, maybe I'll start downloading it now. Install. I'll accept all the terms and conditions. You know, yes, Studios working for you, okay. Cool. It's been a hella long time since I've played Siege. I've had a lot of playtime on console, but I think when I moved to PC, I lost all my playtime. So according to Steam, I have 87 hours of playtime. I don't know what the equivalent of that is. Can I have a look at my Xbox profile? Will that tell me? 80. Is that good or bad? My library. Will it show me here? Doesn't look like it will. Fair enough. Yeah, I do have I do I can't remember when I last played, but I think the last time I played was when they added that the gay operator. Flores, I feel like I recall his name being. Oh, squeaky chair. Rainbow Six. Will it show me my playtime here? No. Actually, let me double check. I've got to remember I am streaming Invincible, so I've got to keep it somewhat Invincible focused. Okay, right. Rainbow Six operators. And hopefully it gives me a list of when they were released. D2R, is that Dead Red Redemption? Red... Oh no, Red? No, because that's RDR. What's D2R? Dead Rising 2? Yeah? Yeah. And Halo MCC. I used to love Halo so much. Oh my fucking god, who the fuck are these people? Is this in order? Okay, yeah. So at the bottom we've got all the OGs. Diablo 2 Resurrection. Okay, fair enough. So, right, yes, I remember Flores. I vaguely remember Thunderbird. I think that might be when I stopped playing around Thunderbird. The rest of them I do have kept up with a little bit and seen bits and bobs of. But crikey, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Yes, firefight on Halo 5. One of the greatest things ever. My favourite time was because I got Halo 5 when it came out. And I think it was that same Christmas. Obviously, all the Christmas kids got Halo for their Xboxes for Christmas gifts, and end up absolutely smoking so many matches on Firefight. Brave, Fenrir, Ram. Yeah, no clue who any of those are. Is Sentry and Striker, they look like recruits. Not a big free fall. Fair enough. I've not actually. I played the first mission of Halo Infinite, but haven't gone further than that. They reworked the okay, so they are recruits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I own everyone. I stopped playing it around Flores / Thunderbird. I think I own everyone up until Iana, if that's how I pronounce it, and Oryx. Crikey, this game has changed so much. Said them perfectly. I feel like that's a lie. I remember actually, one of the first YouTube channels I've made, because I feel like most kids these days definitely have started a YouTube channel, it died or didn't work out, they start another one. So I feel like most kids these days have 5 or so YouTube channels. One of my YouTube channels I started, which I think I deleted everything from. I was doing Rainbow Six, like just funny montage content, and on one of the first videos, it didn't blow up, but I got a comment from Meaty Marley, I believe it was. Not many. Is Meaty Marley still around? Yeah, he's still 4 weeks ago. Yes, yeah. Marley commented on my first video, and this was before Marley blew up entirely. And I remember getting suspicious that he was subtly copying my content. Yeah, I love them too. But yeah, so I was doing funny montage videos, and then I think around that time, Fortnite blew up and became a big thing. And I remember doing a music montage. So I had like a free copyright song, and had like a little like a montage of a win and all the kills I got in the game in Fortnite. And then, funny enough, a few days later, the next Marley video that came out was a montage with like some like beat backdrop from non-copyright music as well. I'm certain he was watching me, but I'm devastated that I actually deleted all of the videos on that. Um, yeah, that's my secret law. I was a long time ago a Rainbow Six Siege content creator. Yeah, yeah. It's one of those things where you kind of get to a point where it's like this isn't going anywhere. It's just embarrassing. I'm I'm hoping this doesn't go anywhere, but there is a YouTube video I made as well that I've completely lost the account for, and it was a fully me and friends were gonna make a YouTube squad together, and I did like an introduction video, and it's like full face cam, and I just said very embarrassing things about myself, and now I can't take the video down because I've forgotten the password to it. It's shit. Which of the five should I get legendary first? Red Rush, Omni Man, Adam's Eve, Blue Suit Mark, or and O Invincible. I'd send it for Invincible first. The OG, yeah, I kind of guess. But yeah, Invincible, the title character, in my personal opinion. Adam's Eve, I'm saying that as well. Atom Eve. If you have the healing gel artifacts, then maybe go for Atom Eve. But yeah, I'd go for OG Invincible. Try and get back in contact with him. Comment on one of his vids. Maybe I should. I do have another YouTube channel, which is my primary one for subscribing and watching, and that I pay YouTube Premium on. There is one video I have up that I'm just gonna leave up just for the memes of it, but it's just a CS:GO video. You do have the healing gel. Then yeah, Atom Eve. I feel like no questions asked. She will be your best support healer that you would ever need. Actually, I've just read them back. I don't think I left Marley hanging. I think it was just a nice video message he put. I was never in direct contact with Marley. But how many comments does he get in a video now, though? Will he ever see 412 comments? Sure. Next video, when if there ever is a next one, I'll put a comment and see if he remembers. I'm not gonna say the old YouTube video names. But if he remembers Francis and stealing his ideas for content. Cool. If I go back, can I find the videos? See if I can roughly figure out when. It must have been like 4 years ago, definitely. Oh, I have no clue. Internet Archive, maybe. Whereabouts would I go to find that? Oh, there's Wayback Machine. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember when I uploaded the first video, I remember sending a bunch of messages to my friends on Xbox to have a look at it. But now I just need to log on to my Xbox to do that. Okay, my internet's deciding to shit itself at the moment. How would this work? I mean, obviously it won't have the YouTube video saved. And this might be something I do, because it's going very slow. Something I do outside of streaming. Okay. Would I be able to browse YouTube as if it is? Fair enough. Oh shit, I just dropped my phone. Yeah, I don't... Looking back, you know, it's going to be very unlikely to get snapshots. What was I going by back then? Oh, my cat is causing a fucking nightmare. Oh my fucking god. I found another one of my old YouTube channels. Holy shit. No, it's not the one I did. I found one from 11 years ago. Holy crap. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Ew, okay, no. That's the one channel I do not want to see. Okay, yeah, I will let you know if I find anything for you, but I'm certain the videos are deleted. But I will see if I can find. Oh my god, that is disgusting. I can't believe I found that. But yeah, no worries. I'm gonna end streaming soon anyway. There's stuff I want to chill for the evening. Yeah, indeed. Have a good dinner. Magical, and I'll see you next time. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do all of this going backwards hunting in my own time because this is really sending me back. But yeah, cool. I'm probably gonna finish this run of PvP and then I will end the stream. See if I can find anything else by searching. No. How far is the person in first place? 9,000. Oh, I don't know if I'll catch up to them. Unless I go full dedicated into this. There is a lot of people with the same idea. This can't be me, can it? No. I'm really going on a tangent here. Nope. Yeah, I don't think I will find anything, but maybe it's for the best. Maybe. Oh, actually, I'll do it all later. I will finish up soon, but it's 6 o'clock, so I probably will have to look ahead. And if anyone is in the chat right now, it's been quiet, but it's fine. You can look if you want. Thank you for spending some of your watch time on me today. But yeah, I will end it off at the end of this match. I need to go have dinner and chill for the night, as I'm up early for work tomorrow. But yes, thank you very much. I hope to see you all again on the weekend for the King Lizard release. But until then, toodaloo, and I've been just the guy named Francis.